Hello, Harriet Morris here. This is my month update on my low lectin experiment. It's been 3 weeks since I made the last video. What a 3 weeks it's been. Let me dive in because this is just, it's been amazing really. So after I made the last video, I can't remember the last few days after that. I remember I was very, very tired, and I was doing quite low lectin, I think. Yes, not bad. And then it was Christmas. So between so there was Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day. And I just did what I want. I went out to the pub. I had a few drinks. I ate a pizza. That's quite unusual for me now, but I just thought, yeah, you know, this is the experiment. Sometimes you go low and then you go high, and the contrast is very, very telling. So 3 days relaxed, and then on the evening of Boxing Day, oh my goodness me! Oh, I started to feel so ill, like tummy, digestive upset. I hardly slept that night. I kept waking up to like tummy pain, as if I had a stomach upset. Going to the toilet all night, and just I couldn't do anything the next day except lie there and go, oh, and it was really, really uncomfortable. It was like having a 24-hour stomach bug, and I thought, it's those lectins. I just knew. I just had this incredible, intuition about it, and it made sense with the evidence that I have been gathering. Always experiment on yourself. You know, all these gurus say, do this, do that, but one of the most amazing ways you can give yourself some mental rocket fuel is experiment on yourself. No guru knows half as much as you do when you start to try things out and see what works for me. So I'm really, really glad I got ill, because this gave me this massive push to go, right, I'm going to really make a big effort with this now. And I'm going to just go really, really strictly low lectin, because I want to know. And that's another incredible thing. Instead of thinking I must be good and I must get this result and I must look at the result on the scales and wait till I tell you the result on the scales. My goodness me. Instead of all that, I need to know. I need accurate data. It's a much more powerful motivator, and it's not coming from shame or, you know, the need for instant change. We are not robots here. So then I had, I would say, like about a week where I was really, really low acting, and something amazing happened as well, which is that I got an Instant Pot. I will do a review video of that. But basically, an Instant Pot is a modern day pressure cooker. And there are so many foods that are high lectin that if you put them in the pressure cooker, oh, they go low lectin. So this opened up such a, being able to eat more foods. Like, I love lentil soup. Lentil soup is one of my favourites. And now I can eat it because I just put the lentils in the Instant Pot. Same with potato. I could have mashed potato. Oh, and the mashed potatoes are beautiful from the Instant Pot. So yeah, there'll be a review on that coming. So that made it really much easier. But so now I want to talk about the results I've had since that. It was about the Friday of Christmas week, so about the 27th of December. Today is the 9th of January. The results I've had since then, just amazing. I've got them here on a little post-it under the camera. So first of all, my legs are stronger. And I remember the last video, I got quite emotional thinking about that and thinking about how I could, be able to walk further, and just getting up and moving around. And other people have noticed that as well. So that's been amazing. I haven't done enough walking to build up those particular muscles yet, but it's all good, and I'm more flexible, definitely. So like I feel younger because of that, and that is amazing. Digestion, just fantastic. I have had, mild IBS my whole life, and I feel like I don't have that anymore. Everything's running so much better, I will say, just fantastic. It feels like that's good, and there are so many other indirect health benefits from this, because when your digestion is good and your gut is all tickety boo, your immune system is working better, you processing food better, and all that. Yeah, energy. My energy is just so high now, and especially in the evening. So I have to cook more, to be able to eat more than cardboard. But you know what? I've got the energy to do it, and I've got the energy to cook in the evening, and that is amazing. That is really, really amazing. And I'm sleeping better. So twice this week, I have slept through to 6 a.m., which is amazing for me. I've got into that thing that middle-aged, people in their 50s start getting really annoyed about, which is you wake up to go for a pee about 2 or 3 a.m. Twice this week, I have slept right through. And that can only be this change, because I've been waking up in the night to go to the loo months and months and months. What have I got here? Yes, incredible mental wellness. Just a feeling, and not just the energy, it's just I feel good, and things that I'm planning now around my business and everything. I just feel, yes, I can do that, and I don't feel, I still have anxieties like everybody has, but I'll give you an example actually. So last night I started watching a program, and it was a twins experiment, and I love things like that. It was a twins experiment about we give them two completely different diets, and then we'll see how that affects them. But it got quite stressful, because it was a vegan versus an omnivore diet, and they started talking about the environmental impact of meat. And there was lots of images of deforestation in the Amazon rainforest. And then my anxiety started to balloon, and I'm like, oh no, this is too much. I felt really overwhelmed by this problem, the problem with the environment. And do you know what I did? Instead of carrying it around me when I went to bed, what I did was I stopped watching the program, because I knew there was no point. And then I thought, I'm going to sit in bed and I'm going to do a crossword, and I'm not going to think about this, because I need to go to sleep now. And I did. I was able to change activity and then just get completely into doing this crossword. And that is a way of managing these really big anxieties. I've never been good at that. And so I just feel amazing. And I feel like, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I said, I feel like I've been slightly unwell the whole of my adult life with it's like life just seemed a bit hard, and now life just seems easy. And so I truly believe that this is the effect of going low lectins. I think they cause this incredible inflammation in my body, and I think that was this feeling of being slightly unwell, mobility issues, IBS, and things like this. And the thing that makes me believe that I've been inflamed, brain and body, is the weight loss. In 2 weeks, and yes, 2 weeks and 2 days of doing a lot of low lectin, I shed 3 kilos and 3.2 kilos. And it's like, wait a minute. So I spoke in the other videos about having, you know, in 3 days I lost 1.6 and then I put 2 on. And I talked about not really getting too excited about weight loss and not really knowing what it is and it being more all about the chaos and needing to do more experimentation. Well, yes. So I'm not going, yes, because who knows? It still feels quite chaotic. It hasn't settled. My weight hasn't settled down into any kind of regular loss or anything like that as yet. So it's really good. But what this says to me is that is not all fat. That is not all fat at all. I think that some of that was bloating, and I think that this really supports my personal theory that I've been really inflamed. But having said that, the other thing I forgot to say this is, yes, that my appetite is down as well. And that has been amazing. I don't need such big portions of anything anymore. And I love eating food in a way that I haven't before. It's incredible. So yeah, everything's going really, really well. And I will report back when I've got something to say on this topic. But yeah, experiment. And I haven't been doing it perfectly according to Dr. Gundry and everything, but that's probably for another video. So onwards and upwards. If you are interested in this, I would say experiment, try it out and see what level of lectins you can tolerate, because for me it ain't very high. Cheers. I'll speak to you next time.